See all the good things on KGMB 9 tonight.
Tina Turner takes you. All new special live CBS tonight.
Simon, get your things together. Get them together and run.
What happened? You're not making sense.
The INS. They're bringing federal marshals. They may make you leave the country tonight.
What? No. That's impossible. I haven't even had a hearing yet.
You're not getting one.
What are you talking about?
I just came from the INS office. I talked to Agent Hollowell. I tried to get your stay extended, but I realized that your chances are long over.
No.
Long gone.
No. That can't be right, Lily. No.
You came here on the visa waiver program, correct?
Yeah.
Well, apparently they didn't just waive your visa, they waived your rights. You were supposed to report to the INS office when you were on the island. When you didn't do that, they deported you in absentia.
I couldn't report.
I tried to explain that to Agent Hollowell. He didn't care. Once your papers are processed, they're gonna make you leave the country, and it could be tonight. Agent Hollowell said so. Well, it can't be them. It's too soon.
Gotcha.
What you got is the wrong end of the nightstick. I'm not breaking and entering. I live here.
Yeah, and I get my oil changed at the Lakeview Hotel. Come on, let's go. I'm taking you in.
Stop, you're making a big mistake. Why don't you ask the guy that works here? He'll tell you. I'm innocent.
Everybody is. Come on, let's go.
Oh, man, what a bust. We go to find a ghost and your mom finds us.
Asleep.
Yeah, I hope I didn't get you into any trouble. She looked pretty ticked.
Oh, don't worry about it.
And you know, that's just the most frustrating thing about this whole thing. I mean, not for me, but for your mom, too. My thermal imaging scope could have totally just picked up Vicky, and then everyone would know that your mom's not imagining things.
Yeah, it is screwed up. And Molly and Jake are so weirded out by all this stuff, but the minute we try to help them, they cut us off before we can do anything.
Yeah, and they're the ones who are going to be affected by it.
Yeah. It's still, you know, we're not so great either. They told us to stop ghost busting and what they walk in on us videotaping.
Yeah, and they thought we were taping them.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
The camera.
What about the camera?
It's still taping.
Door's not locked. No, please tell me no. What do you want? Tell me, what do you want? You won't leave me alone. You keep haunting me in my dreams and when I'm awake. I never hurt you. I never even met you. And I don't have anything of yours. Except Jake. Is that it? Is that what this is about? It is about Jake. You want me to stay out of his life. Well, you can forget it. I am not leaving. Jake McKinnon is the best thing that ever happened to me, and I am not going to give him up. He loved you. He always will love you. And I'm not here to take that away. You're dead. He's alive. Look, he was bound to fall in love with somebody else, and for some reason that I will never in my lifetime be able to understand, he fell in love with me. I don't... Are you trying to say something? Look. Jake's in the shower. Go to him and ask him if I ever did anything to try to replace the memory of you, and he'll tell you the same thing that he told me. No. That the memory of you, with the thing that you had together, can't be replaced. But Jake can't bury himself in the memories, Vicky. He has to keep living, and you have to let him. I can't hear you. I still can't hear you. Maybe you should go to Jake. Maybe he can hear you. What are you doing?
Six weeks before one of the biggest games of my life, I felt a strange pain in my chest. What my doctor found was my toughest opponent yet. 3 of my arteries were more than 90% blocked. After recovering from surgery, lowering my high cholesterol became more important than football. Later, I was fortunate enough to coach my team in the biggest game of the season. That's the kind of play we need. Along with a healthy diet and regular exercise, taking Zocor every day helped significantly lower my total cholesterol.
Zocor is a prescription medication and is not right for everyone, including women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant, or people with liver problems. Your doctor may do blood tests to check for liver problems, because serious side effects can result. Tell your doctor about any muscle pain or weakness you experience while on Zocor and about any medicines you are taking.
When diet and exercise are not enough, talk to your doctor about Zocor. Take care of yourself. It's your future. Be there.
Imagine the fun. New musical Touch and Crawl Babies.
Hug a man, touch a man, hey, wait for me. Touch him again for lights and melody.
New musical Touch and Crawl Babies.
Mickey and Minnie crawling with me. Imagine the fun.
The 50-state quarter program is one of the most unique programs our country has ever seen.
I think it's one of the best things to happen to corners in decades.
If you want to collect them, the Mint has coin sets and maps to help you get started.
If we haven't gotten to your state yet, you can bet that it's coming.
Oh, is your throat sore? Open your mouth and let me see. Oh, that is bad.
When your throat hurts this bad, you need medicine this good. Nothing works faster than Chloraseptic. Real relief, real fast.
For itchy patches of dry winter skin, moisturizers can't always cut it. Try Cortisone 10 Plus. Among these, only Cortisone 10 Plus has 10 moisturizers, plus the power of Cortisone 10 to stop itch and help heal. Try Cortisone 10 Plus.
Recently in Indiana, something strange happened. A family came to dinner when called. Meanwhile, in Boston, chicken Alfredo was served. It disappeared. These events were traced to the freezer, where this was found.
Inside a meal with chicken and vegetables kids actually like. Who could be responsible for these strange events?
Green Giant Complete Skillet Meals make dinner a giant success.
Holiday gift shopping for the man in your life. Tomorrow on The Early Show.
A secret society sells its children into marriage, but what's more shocking is that it may be legal.
The whole world lost its mind?
All new Amy, CBS Tuesday.
What does that mean? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Thank you very much. So, you're not mad at me for leaving the tape running? I mean, because I just we had to leave.
Hey, we just have to go back and get it.
Go back and face your mom again? Yeah, that'll be fun.
We were both conked out and both dressed, so I don't see how they would jump to any conclusions.
Yeah, right. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just being dumb, I guess. So, back to the camcorder, which is taping right now as we speak. Are we gonna go back and get it?
I should actually call them, warn them first. I'll be right back.
Hello.
Jake, hi, it's me.
Abigail, what's up?
I really hate to bother you, but, the thing is, we, accidentally, left the video camera running.
Say no more. It's in the living room. I'll take care of it.
Leave me alone. Stay away from me. I said stay away from me.
Molly? What is it, honey? What's going on?
Jake.
What?
She was...
Who? What?
Vicky. Vicky was here. She's back, Jake, and she's never gonna leave me alone.
My head throbs. Every noise hurt. Every light. I was so nauseous. My medicine just dulled the pain.
Today, Imitrex can target your total migraine, the pain and those other symptoms. Imitrex was the first medicine of its kind believed to target the nerves and blood vessels that can trigger your total migraine. In fact, of all prescription migraine medicines, Imitrex is America's most prescribed.
Finally, something that works for me.
Imitrex is not right for everyone or every migraine. If you have certain types of heart or blood vessel disease or uncontrolled blood pressure, you shouldn't take Imitrex. Very rarely, certain people, even some without heart disease, have had serious heart-related problems. So talk to your doctor, especially if you have risk factors for heart disease such as smoking, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, or if you are pregnant, nursing, or taking medications.
If migraines are disrupting your life, tell your doctor and target your total migraine with Imitrex.
Dryness, redness, itching, flaking. Kiss 'em goodbye with all new St. Ives Vitamin E and A lotion. There are 7 symptoms of dry skin. Here's one powerful solution. St. Ives unleashes the antioxidant power of vitamins E and A with natural botanicals in a clinically proven formula. So roughness, dryness, bye-bye. 7 symptoms, 1 solution. All new St. Ives Vitamin E and A lotion. Brilliant.
Introducing chicken with the maximum flavor allowable by law. KFC's new honey barbecue strips. Get 3 slathered in sweet and tangy sauce plus coleslaw and a biscuit. Just $2.99.
Where can a homer become your favorite rover? The excitement builds 5 tiles high in Upwards. You not only build across and down, but up on other people's words. Where can light turn into night? In Upwards. Upwards, from the makers of Scrabble.
Only Sears Portrait Studio has the magic with our new background featuring Frosty the Snowman. Save 50%, only $5.95 a sheet. Get holiday portraits with Frosty, only at Sears. Hurry in.
You can clean and clean, but the first thing people notice when they come into your house is, does it smell clean? That's why I use Pine Sol. I get the cleaning power of Pine Sol plus long-lasting scents. 'Cause honey, that's what Pine Sol is all about.
hope you have a good lawyer, because I am suing you and this whole out-of-line department. This is ridiculous.
One irate blonde. You want to sign?
What are you doing?
What you asked me to do.
You had me arrested? Oh, why does this not surprise me?
I didn't have you arrested. When I tell you to keep an eye out for somebody, I just let me know where they are. Don't bust them. A simple phone call as to her whereabouts would have sufficed.
Her whereabouts?
Yeah.
Was Bert's garage. She said she was living there. I thought you might want to check things out personally.
Okay, thanks. I'm sorry, Katie. I didn't mean for Shanks to coerce you like that. I just wanted to know if you were okay.
How come when other sisters get worried, they see it as a chance to be kind and considerate, not play cops and robbers?
Hey, I didn't know if you were sleeping on a park bench or in some safe bed. I didn't know if you were fed and safe or cold and alone and hungry. Look, I sent one of my colleagues out to check it. Now, if you think that we were a little overzealous, then sue us. But I just wanted to help.
Well, I'm not looking for a handout.
Well, good, because I'm not offering one.
Unless you really want to be generous, then I might take a loan.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, I have to have just a little bit of a clue as to what's going on in your life. Why did you go to Tom for legal advice? You're going to marry some illegal alien? Are you serious about that?
Didn't Tom tell you that that wasn't going to happen?
He mentioned that you promised it wouldn't, but given your propensity to get creative with the truth.
Yeah, me and a million other people.
Look, Katie, I am not here to judge you. I just don't want to see you leaping into something that's going to hurt you. I mean, you're young and you're alone and you're prone to getting in over your head. So just tell me, who is this guy?
What guy?
Is he forcing you to do this?
Margot, this isn't your problem. It's not even my problem. It's not happening.
Look, Katie, I'm not a fool. Now, you talked to Tom about marrying someone. Well, look, this guy needs citizenship, and you need a place to live. So is that what he offered you? I mean, what, did he find you sleeping in some doorway or hanging out at Bert's garage? Bert's garage is where that Australian guy is working. Oh, Katie. That's it, isn't it? That guy that was on the island with Lily? That Simon, what's his name? Is he forcing you to marry him?
No. You couldn't be more wrong. Simon would never force me to do anything that I didn't want to do. He's been great to me. Much better than you and Craig, I have to say.
Oh, Katie, please, if you only listen to me once in the century, let this be the time. Marrying someone simply to keep them in this country could be the biggest mistake of your life. And based on your track record, that's really saying something.
Look, Lily, don't.
There's
no
need
point.
A few things.
No.
Not too much will weigh you down. You may have to lay low for a while until I can figure out something to do.
Look at me, please. I'm not going anywhere.
You don't have a choice. Once those papers are processed, the INS is going to come here, and they're going to take you away.
All right, fine. They're going to find me right here in the garage, because I'm not going anywhere.
I can't let them do that. I can't let them take you away.
But, Lily, if I run and leave you behind, then they are going to hone in on you. You'll be questioned, harassed, accused of aiding and abetting me, and I will not subject you to that.
Don't worry about me, okay?
Not worried? Don't ask the impossible. Look, I don't know what else to do. You know, except take every minute that we have left. And if that's all we have, then I'm taking it. And when Hallowell comes in here and finds us, he's going to find you here in my arms, and that's where I'm keeping you until he drags me out of here, kicking and screaming.
You go back to Australia and we have nothing to get through long days and longer nights but memories? No, that's giving up without a fight. And that is something that we will regret for the rest of our lives.
Look, I have tortured myself with that thought for months. But there is nothing for it. I mean, you tried reasoning with the INS, didn't you? I mean, Hallowell wouldn't budge, right?
It's like talking to a boulder. I tried everything. Intimidation, family connections. He didn't care. He just stood there shaking his head, telling me about the law.
So I guess this is the end of the line, huh? Unless
this one.
Unless I leave here tonight. But not alone, Lily. With you.
Vicky she was standing there, but then she started coming after me, Jake and her. She was reaching out to me like she was gonna
Take a breath, okay? Come here, take a breath. I can't. Come on, take a breath. Okay. Try that again, okay?
Sorry I'm flipping out, but I just really thought, I hoped that after that session with Dr. Michaels, this nightmare would just go away.
What happened?
I was in the bedroom, and I heard a noise out here in the living room, and I came out, and I realized that the door wasn't locked, that Abigail must have left it unlocked, so I grabbed my purse, and I came out here, and Vicky was here. And she was coming towards me. She was trying to talk to me, but I couldn't hear her. But I can hear what I'm saying right now, and I can't believe what's coming out of my mouth. How would I expect you to believe me?
No, honey, you're doing great. What happened next?
I asked her if she was coming to me because of you. And I swear, Jake, she nodded.
Wow, that's a scary dream.
It wasn't a dream. I am telling you, Vicky was here and I was wide awake.
Listen. Look, Molly, weird things happen when you get fear and anxiety. Those are very powerful feelings, and your imagination can just run away with you.
I would love to tell you that this was a dream. I wish to God it were a dream, but you know what? I've got to face facts. Emily Stewart didn't make those calls, Jake, and David Stenbeck didn't make those calls. What about at Al's? Do you remember what happened at Al's right after David's funeral? Right.
Thing.
How would anybody know that I was going to walk past that payphone at that exact moment in time unless it was somebody who could see who couldn't be seen?
Let's call Dr. Michaels and get her take on this, okay?
Her take? What about my take? Doesn't it matter?
Look, Molly, I'm not downplaying these visits, and I'm not saying that we should go to some shrink to get you put on medication or try to solve all your problems with 50-minute hours.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I need some logical explanation so that I can wrap my mind around this, because that's who I am. If I have a problem, I look for a solution, and I eliminate things one possibility at a time.
This isn't a logical situation. You know what scares me almost as much as seeing Vicky's ghost?
What?
That your logical mind is already made up. You're looking for Dr. Michaels to confirm what you already really think.
Molly, I don't know what to think.
We're running out of options here. Why don't you look me in the eyes and tell me, do you believe that I've seen Vicky's ghost?
It's not that simple.
Well, it has to be that simple. Otherwise, there's only one other option, and that's that I'm crazy. So which do you think it is?
You're the one going through this. You know, if you're seeing Vicky, that's fine. But all I'm going off of is your reports. I've been a journalist too long to buy this without any proof.
Proof? You want proof? I have proof.
Where?
There, right there on the mirror. Vicky drew that. There's your proof.
When you're coughing, your throat's raw. Honey cough drops combine the great taste of pure, soothing honey with an all-natural cough suppressant. Real honey, real relief. Honey cough drops from Robitussin.
Tired of struggling down glass after glass of powdered fiber for regularity? Consider refreshing glasses of water with FiberCon tablets. A whole lot easier to take.
And every bit as effective as powder.
FiberCon, refreshingly easier to take.
Cream savers from Lifesavers. Cream la la cream. Strawberries and cream. Cream yes, Lifesavers, yeah. Cream savers.
You have reached a Gecko. You probably wanted Geico, which could save you hundreds on car insurance. Don't be embarrassed. Happens all the time. Have a nice day.
Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. At least you'll feel smart when the car insurance bill arrives. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Today I made an omelet.
I picked an apple.
I sent the fax.
This is about chemotherapy and living your life. This is about Procrit. If you're a chemotherapy patient and you feel tired and weak, ask your doctor about Procrit.
I played a game.
Procrit is a natural way to regain red blood cells lost during chemotherapy. And more red blood cells can mean more strength.
I caught a fish.
Procrit is safe and effective. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Procrit is for patients with non-myeloid cancers.
I went to the store.
Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
It's a movie.
Eating.
Scarface! Jaws!
Velveeta chili dip. It's Velveeta and chili.
No, he smells like such a pig.
Oh, is it my turn?
If you like your superstars with energy to spare, Tina Turner is gonna take you. The most incredible concert special of her career. One night, one woman. Tina, one last time. Live, CBS tonight.
It's all here.
Tuesday, 60 Minutes 2. Where can you find a 10-year-old genius in college and Bill Gates giving away a fortune? Only on 60 Minutes 2. Tuesday at 9, 8 Central.
If you called up most car insurance companies and asked for their competitors' rates, I don't think you'd like the reaction.
Progressive wants you to know that if you're not shopping around, you could be losing a lot of money.
Call Progressive at 1-800-AUTO-PRO. We'll give you our quote, and if you like, the rates from up to 3 other leading companies.
So call us right now at 1-800-AUTO-PRO.
We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
If we can't save you money on auto insurance, we'll tell you who can.
Shop and buy at Progressive.com or call 1-800-AUTO-PRO.
It's time for Disney on Ice at the Blaisdell Center December 15th through 25th. KGMB9 and Kodak Picture Processing invite you to send in your favorite keiki photo. Mail to Kodak Disney on Ice Contest, care of KGMB9 at this address. You can see your winning entry on KGMB9 News at 5. Plus, get 4 tickets to Disney on Ice and a backstage party hosted by Kodak Picture Processing, Meadow Gold Dairies, and Leonard's Bakery. Watch KGMB9 and see you at Disney on Ice.
Calcium, lime, rust, minerals that build up and leave hard water stains. CLR Clean Stain Coffee decanters crystal clear. Bitter-tasting coffee will disappear when you clean your coffee maker with CLR. CLR makes clogged shower heads spray like new. It works instantly on tub, basin, and toilet rust stains. Watch how fast and easy it removes rust stains from cement and stucco. Get money-back guaranteed CLR at your favorite store.
Aloha, I'm Angela Keene. President Clinton declares the northwestern Hawaiian Islands as a coral reef reserve today. More local news on KGMB 9 tonight.
Judging Amy, Tuesdays on CBS. It's all here.
Four lines. I don't get it. Where'd they come from?
Vicky drew it. I told you that she looked like she was trying to say something, but I couldn't hear her.
What do you mean, trying?
She was moving her mouth, but no sound was coming out.
You could see her, but you couldn't hear her.
I know this sounds really weird, but you yourself said none of it makes any sense.
Okay, so that Vicky was trying to communicate to you. You have any idea what it means?
No, I don't know what it means. I just know that she did it. Look, Jake, you know her better than anybody else in the world. Do these lines, do they touch on any kind of memory or anything?
It looks like a prisoner's wall. Like he was counting the days off until... To what?
I don't know. Maybe until she can be free, until she doesn't have to walk this earth anymore.
Well, why not now? I mean, what keeps her here?
You? Maybe she doesn't want to lose you. And if you love somebody else...
It's not like that. She would want the best for me, and she has to know that you are the best for me.
Jake, don't you see? If there is life after death, and now I'm thinking there must be, what if Vicky watched you loving me and then felt that she not only lost you now, but for eternity?
Can we just stop? Let's talk about right now. Okay, let's talk about something I can get my head around. Look at this. Couldn't be Vicky. You know why? Because Vicky used a lighter shade.
Sorry. But I'm not making this up. I could never willingly hurt you, Jake.
You know what? Come on. Let's come up with some logical explanations. Maybe you fell into a deep sleep, and it was kind of like an altered state, so that it felt very real. I mean, people who sleepwalk, they walk, they talk, and then in the middle of that, you picked up a lipstick.
Didn't happen.
Right? Maybe it wasn't a deep sleep. Maybe it was like that fuzzy place right before you go to sleep, and you thought Vicky was sending you some kind of message. In fact, you yourself picked up...
No, and no, Jake. It wasn't me. I didn't do it, and I wasn't in some kind of deep sleep, and I wasn't in a half sleep. I was totally and completely wide awake.
Okay, you were awake. I don't know, maybe it could have been Abigail and Adam, and they were doing some kind of voodoo thing, trying to conjure up some spirits.
Would you listen to me? It wasn't Abigail and Adam, and it wasn't me, it was Vicky, and I watched her do it. She struggled, okay? It was very difficult for her to even raise her arm, but she did. And she made those 4 lines. I don't know why, but she wanted us to see it.
Right, we've seen it.
This took a lot out of her to do this. She practically fell down afterwards, but she gave you the proof you needed. How can you possibly ignore that?
I'm not ignoring it. All right, maybe it is Vicky.
But what?
Why would she come and talk to somebody she's never even met before? I mean, there were months when I would have given anything just to see her one time.
That might be able to happen, Jake. No, I mean, I'm not the only one that Vicky's visited him. Donna's had contact with her, too.
I know, the deja vu with the popcorn. I told you that, remember?
It's more than that.
What do you mean?
I met with Donna on my own.
That would be obviously without telling me.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I should have. And I'm sorry, Jake. I am. I want to tell you now. I want to tell you everything now. And that's why I think that I should call Donna so that I can show this to her.
No, I don't think that would be a good idea. I mean, it would get her hopes up that...
And then what? Crush him? But you were thinking it. You know, you get really irritated with me every time I don't tell you about Vicky's comings and goings. And then when I do, you don't believe me. And you say no one else is going to believe me either.
Molly.
Jake, no. You know what? I am sick and tired of trying to convince you that I've seen Vicky's ghost. So if you don't believe me, if you think it's all in my head, fine. Okay? I'll just figure out what Vicky wants on my own.
Wait. It's not you I'm having a problem with. It's a situation. So if you think that we need to go see Donna, I just think that we should be careful.
We? Jake?
I'll go with you.
Only if you think I'm telling the truth. Then if you want to go to Donna and you want to tell her that Vicky's back, great. But I don't want you to go unless you believe me.
Katie, this is such a dangerous game you're playing. You are going to be so hurt. And I'm not talking emotionally. It could just be 100 different ways. You and Simon have no prior relationship, and the INS knows that. So if you marry Simon, they're going to put 2 and 2 together. You know what the answer is going to be? One is going to be deported back to Australia, and the other young woman is going to be convicted of conspiring against the U.S. government.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off. That speech wasn't very interesting the first time Tom gave it, and the second time around, it's a real snoozer.
Well, didn't mean to bore you. Here's something Tom may have forgotten to mention. If you do this, no one's going to bail you out this time. No one.
Of course not. I would expect nothing less from this family.
Okay, so little Katie Peretti is not afraid of the INS. Great. Well, here's something that you may be afraid of. How about being trapped? Because that's what entering into a loveless marriage is all about, being trapped 24 hours a day. Especially if you're trying to keep it from a U.S. agency.
What do you mean?
I mean, the INS is going to be watching every single move that you and Simon make. You are going to have to live together, sleep together, eat together, go out together. No other relationships. You find a guy you're interested in, forget about it. Because you married this man for love.
Wait, this is so cool. So no one can date anyone else?
No. Not if you want the authorities to believe that this is a real marriage.
Perfect.
Perfect? Katie, are you out of your mind? Listen to me, you don't have a job, you're living in a car, you've pushed away everybody in your life who loves you, and now you want to enter into an illegal marriage? Katie, your life is a mess.
Yeah, well, under that mess is a grand design. What do you... Thanks for your help, Margot, but I know exactly what I'm doing.
My mother's cabin. We can go there.
Okay, just until things die down.
I know if this never gonna work. The caretaker will tell my mother.
Right, we can't count on her to keep
Are
quiet.
you kidding me? Her latest claim to fame is getting the INS on your tail.
Okay, all right, we don't have a choice then. We'll smear mud on your license plates and hope we don't attract any cops'
And
attention.
I'm going to need clothes. I can get money on the way out of town. I can buy some clothes because I can't go by the...
What?
Children.
The children.
What am I thinking?
Look, you can't leave them behind, Lily. I would never ask you to do that.
I couldn't. I can't.
What if...
I can't take them away from their father. Holden would be frantic. The kids would get confused. I'd have to tell Holden what we were up to. Until we had time to figure out what to do.
You're right, Lily. The kids have got to stay exactly where they are. This sounds crazy. For anything right now to be back with you on that island. To wake with the sounds of the waves breaking on the beach. You know, why did we ever think that place was a prison? And why didn't we realize it was the only place in the world that we were ever free? I want to feel free again. Free to love you.
There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be some way.
Look, if we run, just the two of us, we hurt Luke and Faith because they lose their mother. If we take them with us, they lose their father. You know, it wouldn't take too many of their tears before you started resenting me. And that is something that I could never live with, ever.
It's just not fair. It's not fair.
But we just have to take what we've been dealt and do the best we can, okay?
I don't want to lose you. How am I going to let you go?
Hey, come here, come here. They're probably going to be here soon, okay? We really should pack some things.
No, wait. You know, I want to be strong. I want to be strong like you. And I'll say goodbye. But not here, not like this.
By now, your Gerber baby can tell you what she wants. But she can't tell you what she needs. Now's the time for Gerber Graduates. Easy-to-eat, nutritious foods made just for growing toddlers.
Eat.
just what they need right now. Like cereal snack and squares, a good source of iron, zinc, and calcium. The right nutrition at the right time, with a light taste of vanilla they'll love.
Thank you.
Shouldn't your toddler still be a Gerber baby?
For people who are extremely demanding, the new Schick Extreme 3. Triple blade performance, pivoting action, a perfect grip. And best of all, after a whole bunch of great shaves, you just serve up another one, which is extremely convenient. The new Schick Extreme 3.
You're short of breath. There's pain in your chest. You may be having a heart attack. Now what do? Call an ambulance? Good. And take Bear Aspirin. It's now been proven that aspirin can do more than help prevent second heart attacks. Now Bear may actually help stop you from dying if you take it during a heart attack. Talk to your doctor now. Do you know where your Bear is? Bear. Take it for pain. Take it for life.
Hit the road in Huggies Ultra Trim diapers, lined with a pure and gentle lotion that helps protect against wetness, like water rolls off a car. For skin that looks good and healthy, Huggies keep skin drier than any other diaper.
How close is the new Survivor board game to the real thing? You don't get those delicious island delicacies, but you do try to outwit, outplay, and outlast.
Ellie, you're out of here.
Your friends.
New Survivor board game. Rats not included.
No kid can resist the taste of rich chocolate Ovaltine.
It's so good. Chocolatey.
Kids love Ovaltine's rich chocolate taste. And Ovaltine adds vitamins and minerals that Nesquik powder doesn't.
Ovaltine rocks.
Ovaltine please.
Tonight, who's gonna make the beefcake calendar?
Ebony God is probably a better choice than Pasty Doughboy.
All new King of Queens.
I said pout, not constipated.
Then, a course in wine tasting means lots of study at home.
Chapter 1.
And all new Yes Dear. Next, it's a holiday get-together. Raymond style.
Grandma and Grandpa stopped by.
And
what the hell are you doing up there?
Becker's traveling for the holidays.
Valium wear off.
Get your elbow off my side.
It all happens CBS tonight.
That's my heart beating. Beating the seconds away. Once they're all gone, my heart will still be beating, but it won't know why. I want to take the time that we have, and I want us to live.
Anything. Anything you want.
First, I want to dance. I want to dance like we did on that island.
Yeah? When you sang and I just held you?
On that cave, that dark cave, felt like a ballroom, yeah. But this time I want someone else to sing, and I want to feel your arms around me, and I want to look in your eyes.
Nothing over radio around
No,
here,
not here, no. I want to do this right. I want us to get dressed up, and I want us to go someplace nice. I don't want us to hide, because we don't need to hide anymore. I want to take you out into the real world.
Kind of like a first date?
And our last.
So we'll be daring the INS to come and get me in public, where everyone can see us.
You won't be ashamed, will you? Well, then let's make one last beautiful memory. Meet me at Java Underground. Just take me a few minutes. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Lily may be able to let you go that easily, Simon, but I can't.
Something I have to tell you.
Was it easier if you're not looking at me?
That's just an old habit I have of... I do that when I have to own up to something that I'm not necessarily proud of.
I'm not gonna scold you, Jake.
I know that. This is just a really tough one. We're going back a little while to that trip that I took to Lassiter.
I remember. You went to say goodbye to Vicky.
Right. And I went to the playground where we used to hang out when we were kids.
You said that you were glad you went. Was that the truth?
I sat on my old swing looking at hers. Remembering all the races and who was the first one that was going to touch the sky. And I remembered all the days. Ones in the spring and the ones in the fall. And I remembered talking out loud about missing her and loving her, and then meeting you, loving you. It was peaceful and it was healing. It's just one thing. Not 1 minute did I feel like I was alone.
What are you saying?
Vicky was there. In that swing next to me. She was listening to every word that I said.
Is this something you've come up with just to make me feel better?
No.
And how could you watch me go through all this stuff and not tell me that you've been feeling Vicky's presence too?
It was just easier than facing the way that I really felt. You know, I'm not afraid of a lot of things. But the thought of Vicky out there walking around like some eternal prisoner, that scares me to death.
Know someone who really needs a doll? This week, Toys R Us is having their biggest doll sale of the year. It's the best time of year to be a Toys R Us kid.
Christmas time is almost here.
Want to make cookies?
So we're baking up some holiday cheer.
Pillsbury sugar and gingerbread cookies. Fun cookies you create and decorate.
Spending time together, making memories that last forever.
Merry Christmas!
My heart to yours.
We'll find side A and B. Because of the lost sign, we know that B equals C times sine B over sine C, and A equals C.
At Vidal Sassoon, we chose our favorite products from around the world. Then created an entirely new line. New VS Sassoon. Professional hair washers, stylers, and finishers. Capture the look that captures you.
Dear Santa, I want a Fighting Frankie action figure, but not the bad guy with the laser. I don't know what the heck he's talking about. Here, this will help.
To put the thrill in your grilled cheese sandwich, put your finger on Butter Pam. And for your popcorn, it's a great alternative to butter or margarine, giving it the finishing touch it deserves. Butter Pam really cooks.
When you're a woman like Morgan DeWitt,
Are you saying that I'm capable of murdering somebody?
no act of revenge is too vile
I did this to you.
or too vicious.
If you keep it up, you might take a turn for the worse.
And when she's on the attack,
It would be so easy just to switch you off.
what happens next is everything on The Bold and the Beautiful.
Look, it's too late for a savior, Katie. The INS are on their way, and nothing can change that.
Didn't you think you had more time?
Yeah, I did, but it turned out I was wrong. The INS are a very efficient agency, and I've already been deported.
What? Well, no, we can fight this, Simon. We can do... Shh.
Look, it looks like a government issue card. You've got to do me a favor, please.
INS
Help me
here
out here.
now.
Help me out here, okay?
Okay.
As payment for staying here. Stall them, please, so I can get a chance to say goodbye to Lily.
Willie, always...
Katie, please, will you do this for me?
Don't you need to say goodbye to me? Isn't that important?
Of course it is. Of course it is. Goodbye, Katie. Believe it or not, I'm really going to miss you. You take care, okay?
Goodbye, Simon. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on.
We're looking for Simon Fraser. Where is he?
Oh, don't look so down. Adam, ghost busting was fun while it lasted. At least we, didn't get slime.
Yeah, but I mean, who knows what kind of ghost Vicky is, you know? I mean, say if she's a good ghost or if she's a mean ghost, what if she's out to get your mom? I mean, it would just be dumb to stop now.
What are our choices? A foul around Molly with a video camera?
Maybe we don't have to. The tape's been running ever since we fell asleep. I mean, maybe Vicky showed up. Maybe we got lucky.
Wait, are you saying that she could have still been recorded? Well, watching the video isn't breaking any promises.
We'd just be finishing what we started, that's all.
Oh, maybe we can help Jake and Molly after all. Okay, well, I'll just get the tape when they're not noticing, and...
Oh, just do me one favor.
One?
Yeah. Don't watch it without me.
Are you kidding? No way. I'd be too frightened if I saw anything.
All right.
Does it help to know you're not alone? That I know exactly how threatening those feelings can be.
I should have told you because I was waiting for some explanation to all this stuff. Vicky's been dead a year. And, it's the worst hell I've ever been through. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and just for a couple of seconds I forget. And I remember and it all comes crashing back on me. The roller coaster is killing me. It's not that I want to forget about Vicky. It's just that I want to put her to rest so that I can, move on with my life.
You haven't done anything wrong, Jake.
I keep telling myself that Vicky wants me to move on and build a new life. And then I met you, and I thought that could happen. I mean, I figured that she loved me enough that she would let me go. Because she would know that I would always keep part of her, my heart within it. She leaves hair clips around, and she breaks a snow globe, and every time she does one of these things, I mean, I really feel like I betrayed her. And as long as Vicky is here, I don't know what kind of future you and I can have.
Maybe Vicky's trying to address the future. I mean, we assume that she's doing this out of anger because we feel guilty, but there's got to be another explanation, Jake. I mean, for some reason, she's chosen to appear to me.
Wait, because you think she doesn't want you to have me?
It's only a theory. I can't know for sure, Jake. But instead of trying to explain it away or pretend it doesn't exist, why don't we try to find the answer together? I know this is really hard, but we are going to have a future together. We just have to get through the present, and we will. We're going to find out what Vicky wants, and then somehow, some way, the three of us are going to find peace.
Post Honey Nut Shredded Wheat. Because the way to your heart is still through your stomach.
If you have arthritis pain, there's reason to celebrate. It's Celebrex.
Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate.
Powerful 24-hour relief from osteoarthritis pain and stiffness. Celebrex, the first arthritis medicine that targets only the COX-2 enzyme.
Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate.
Celebrex should not be taken if you've had aspirin-sensitive asthma or allergic reactions due to aspirin or other arthritis medicines, or certain drugs called sulfonamides. In rare cases, serious stomach problems such as bleeding can occur without warning. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems.
Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate.
Ask your doctor about Celebrex. Celebrex, the #1 selling brand of prescription arthritis medicine.
Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate.
You'll find 102 reasons to visit the Disney store this holiday.
Cannonballs, $129 online. 88 hula hoops, $60 online. Elephant shampoo, $42 online. Not having to pay for any weird charges that show up on your bill? Priceless. With MasterCard, you're not responsible for unauthorized purchases on the web or anywhere. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist!
They do exist. Santa?
Two people who thought they'd never love again.
Could I offer you a lift?
Until fate brought them together and gave them another chance at love.
I haven't been picked up since I was a little girl.
James Garner and Julie Andrews.
Do you believe in second chances?
I only believe in what I see.
In One Special Night, CBS Wednesday.
Wedding is supposed to be...
Sentimentally Yours has something to...